Imagine you're a human living in a time before space shuttles, plastic, water purification, books, and even cities. You look up at the sky trying to figure out why everything is the way it is. Without any advanced knowledge, you begin to create characters that are responsible for natural events. A character for the sun, a character for the moon, one for the wind, water, and death. This type of thinking was quite common in prehistoric and ancient times. The practice continued for millennia across many civilizations. In our modern world of a more advanced knowledge, we give things names, and a lot of these names come from those mythological characters, especially from ancient Greece and Rome. For example, the Hadean Aeon is the first 600 million years after the formation of the Earth. Hadean comes from Hades, the Greek god of the underworld, which describes the Aeon's fiery and unstable conditions. The continent of Europe was named after Europa, a mythological princess. Many of the elements of the periodic table were named after characters, like Helios, the Greek sun god for helium, or Titanium, named after the Titans. Every known planet in our solar system, with the exception of Earth, is named after a Roman god, while the days of the week are named after similar gods. So what's the big idea? Why are all of these things named after these characters? They can really be split into two groups. Group 1 includes names that were given while these gods were worshipped and a big part of society, while Group 2 is everything that was named afterwards. In Group 1, most of it is pretty straightforward. Someone named something after a character in honor of them, usually because it shared a characteristic with that character. For example, Mercury travels quite quickly around the sun, while Mercury is the Roman messenger god and god of travel. Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system, while Jupiter is king of the gods. These types of similarities continue. The second group is where it gets curious. The glory days of these characters is long gone, and yet people still honor them by naming things after them. Titanium was only discovered in the 18th century, and named after the Titans of Greek mythology. Of course, ancient Greece had their gods and stories, but compared to the Egyptians or Sumerians, something was different. Instead of exclusively relying on supernatural beings to explain nature, some people questioned everything and remained curious. Many of the greatest minds of the time, Plato, Socrates, and Aristotle, put the myths aside as representations of the natural world and began to search for real understanding, without resorting to superstition, religion, or magic. In doing so, they made fascinating scientific advancements, including many which lay as the foundation of modern subjects like physics and geometry. This not only shows us how far we've come, but also how far we've yet to go. There is always more that we've yet to understand, or maybe never understand at all. Naming things after these characters is of course symbolic. It shows the importance of culture in human advancement. Scientific advancement in itself is wonderful, but without culture, there's little progress. As important as sound reasoning and understanding are, we cannot function on pure logic. We need subjective ideas to keep us motivated and happy as humans. Many people have said that creativity and imagination is intelligence having fun. The whole thing is practically poetry. Even though we know that somebody doesn't actually have the heart of a lion, doesn't make it bad to say it. Same as we're pretty sure the god of the underworld had nothing to do with the first 600 million years of Earth's history. It doesn't hurt to keep it as a creative symbol. In 2,000 years, if people are still around, what will they think of us? What parts of our culture, if any, will still be around? Maybe to them, we are the people with poor understanding. And until next time, thanks for watching.